Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro later on, I'm Mike Emery. Glad you've joined us for an exciting evening ahead. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Zibanejad's the starting center for Pittsburgh. Getzlaf's out there to try to beat him for Nashville. This is hockey in Pittsburgh just starting. Now the puck rounded up, paddled aside, lurched back, and throws it.
Doesn't matter the position, whether you're on your backside or not, you got to be concentrating.
They win it. The shot is off.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The goalie makes himself look big.
The puck is free, now taken up by Ekman-Larsson. Nashville's carrying on at center ice. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Wonderful poke check. Trying to go to Ekman-Larsson. And it's picked up in the defensive zone by Kessler. Up the wing still with possession. Good job. He rubbed him right out.
Well, that's got to hurt. That is a solid hit.
That plays offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff.
But Branson's able to close the space where the forward thinks he's got some open area, and then he lays a thunderous hit on him.
Just a hair under 4 minutes skated here in the first. Still scoreless. Solid win at center ice. Now what? He's held up against the boards. Scrum over, puck kicked. He could start some danger here. Lets it fly. Score! No goal. The referee waves this off. Might have been hit by a high stick. We'll see.
Well, which is it? Goal or no goal? They got to check upstairs to find out.
Nashville's goal is up on the big board at center ice. The home crowd's furious. They're watching it a second time. They don't agree with the review call.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Number 20, assisted by number 60.
Gathered in by Doughty. Good hand to eye, and the reach of the stick. Pittsburgh's lugging it along in the defensive zone. Cuts between the blue lines. Great job to slip on by. That is defense. Fires. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. He can start some danger here. Hammered. Up the half wall. Hangs onto it. Hats hits one. Oh, he missed the net. Elects not to shoot. Wonderful stop.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Looking for room.
The key to this,
Booted aside. No room for a pass. Save. Nashville's in their own end and carrying it on. Pitching it to Daniel Sedin. Moves up the side with it now. Very effective defensive play.
I think the glass is still rattling after that big hit.
It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. Drives to the net. Outstanding save by Bobrovsky. Snapping a pass to Thornton. Oh, here's a wrister. Oh, another save. Looking to Dubinsky. Hard work, but it paid off. No icing. Referee over to the penalty box, and let's find out. Nashville's got 2 on this one for tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. And it's lifted back out of trouble. Puck gathered in by Brodin. In their own end, pressing on. And now it's directed to Kessler. He gets through. Nashville's carrying it in the defensive zone. Oh, and he's hammered. Carried behind by Brodin. Out of his own end, he keeps it. Moving along in neutral ice. Into the attacking end. Got it. Clear it here. Nashville's got it in their own end. And the whistle. Puck into the bench area. Just under 6 minutes remaining here in the period. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Moving it to Perry. Possession still through center ice. Shot on goal. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Savard's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Add another penalty to this total. Pittsburgh's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Solid, clean win. They've taken the heat off again. The clock still moves. The puck is scooped up. Breakaway! Wonderful save. Making some headway in their own end. Hanging on to it through center. And that's an offside. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. That one is knifed down. On through the corner. And the puck is grabbed by Drew Doughty. Wonderful save on the redirect. And angled to Zibanejad. Terrific breakup of the odd man rush. Ekman-Larsson's got to shovel it out of there. And it stayed alive. Bad bounce off a teammate. Oh, a save. Right in front. And another strong save. Gathered in and played back out again by Ekman-Larsson. They must retreat and start back again. Pittsburgh's in possession as they travel through center ice. 2-on-1 opportunity. Shook through great. Picked up in the attacking zone. Right near the line. That play went offside. He won't avoid something for doing that.
Just a remarkably desperate play by the goalkeeper keeps this one out.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. On to Callahan. Gets in. What'll he do? Nearing the 20th minute of this period. Picked up in the attacking zone by Zuccarello. Nashville's in their own end and in control of the puck. Finally lifted back out so they can get some fresh troops out. Pittsburgh's got time for only this rush. Nashville's long penalty kill is over. Now let's see if this sparks them. Laid on to Boychuk. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Steps between the circles. Ooh, and a dangerous pass from the goaltender. Should have had marvelous save. No time on that one.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
And that's one period. Still 2 more to go. Only 1 goal scored. Lots of time left to play. All right, let's look at the shots on goal in that period. 8 for Nashville and 6 for Pittsburgh. Bobrovsky's been spectacular in goal. Here's one of several big saves. Intermission is next. Middle period has just begun. And gathered in by Perry. And possession seized by Brodin. Decides to skate it back toward his own end. Kicked out of the scrum. The puck is fielded now by Kessler. Picks it up in his own end. Snapped up by Getzlaf. Pittsburgh's recoiling back in their own end. And possession snapped up by Boychuk. Sent on further, they'll have to return. Scooped up by Brodin. Dragged between the blue lines. Oh, and here's a 3-on-2. Shoots. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Solid defensive play to break up the rush. shot. He's got a chance. He got his pad on it. To the point with it. Off the mark with the shot. Terrific opportunity, though.
You get a chance like that on a one.
He's in. Can he get free? A great chance just got wiped out. Able to get that one in close quarters from his goaltender. Almost taken away. Puck settled down by Robitaille. Puck is thrown to Kopitar. Can he generate something? Heads on to the corner. Lets it go. Guarded the goal again. Shot. Oh, and a save. Dominance right now. Shot on. Big save there. Why isn't he shooting? Need to get rid of it. Pitching this one to Kessler. Shoots it on. No!
He had enough room there to get that in the short side. However, he misses the net. And it doesn't matter how fast it is. If you don't get it in the 4x6, it's not going to go in.
Passing one off now to Kessler. And the loose puck gathered in by Daniel Sedin. Puck gathered in behind the net by Fowler. Pass attempt to Daniel Sedin. Forcing attention indeed. Kick save, outstanding. Pittsburgh's moving the puck through center ice. Brings a shot, score! And the game is even.
Silverberg's quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender in close.
Enzo, that zips right on by him. He doesn't get much of this at all.
Pittsburgh's got the game even up again. Still in the second period. Lots of time. Can't wait to see what happens now. Neutralized face-off win. Fired up the wing to Yager. Good poke check by Brodin. Tip to the net. Sticked away. Oh, that was hard to follow. Pittsburgh's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Chip to Brodin. Neutral zone carry by Dubinsky. And now possession established in his own end by Robitaille. Out of his own end as he carries it. Possession now on the pickup by Kopitar. Terrific hand-eye. Looks ahead to start something. He could start some danger here. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Face-off win here. Tries to get it on net. Just couldn't find the target.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Great save, point blank.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Nashville's got it. And he hatchets one off his pad. And the puck is scooped up by Henrik Sedin. Shooting, throws it on. A brilliant save. Pittsburgh's in control of the puck in their own end. Directing that one to Kessler. Angled to Daniel Sedin. Wrister. Pittsburgh's in their own end, and they've got it. They clear it back out, and that should be enough. Defensive zone win. Good job of clearing. The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Both teams have found the back of the net, but it's even. Underway here in the third. And play stopped because of an offside. Solid win at center ice. Now what? He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Back in his defensive end to get it. Pittsburgh's in their own end and shifting gears. Out. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
One thing I love about this game, there's no out of bounds.
And that one turned aside. Loose puck captured by Brodin. Possession held as he skates the defensive zone. Picked up between the blue lines by Hagelin. Grabbed by Perry. Trying to go to Kessler. Picked up in the attacking zone. Jabbed away by Zibanejad. Pittsburgh's got possession in their own end. Nice fake. Shakes him loose. Drives to the crease. Oh, and it's off the mark.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
He's into the slot. Terrific pad save. Again to the corner. Fires. Score! A pair of goals by the same team. Pittsburgh's broken the tie here in the third period. Let's see what happens before time expires. Nashville's got that neutral zone faceoff. What a heavy collision along the boards. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. A little under 6 minutes have been played in this, the third period. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Nashville's accelerating ahead through center ice. Moves to the corner. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Oh, did he ever get mashed? Pittsburgh's getting an attack ready in their own end.
Schen's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Jabbed away by Daniel Sedin. Out in the slot. Outstanding play. Nashville's continuing on in the defensive zone. And possession now on the pickup by Simmons. Puck controlled in the defensive zone by Hornquist. Skating with it now through the neutral zone. Can't seem to find a play there, so he'll go back and reset. Pittsburgh's moving well through the neutral zone. In the slide. Pitching it to Robitaille. Still on the move through the neutral zone. Shooting. Oh, what a stop.
Everyone knows it, Doc. That was a tremendous save, and even the shooter realizes how good that was.
Corralled by Robitaille. Trying to keep it wedged along the boards. Right-winged to Yager. Puck collected back behind the net by Dubinsky. Pittsburgh's waiting back in their own end. In his own end, and he'll continue. Right into the slot, and that shot missed.
You know what, Doc? I can see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
Snapping a pass to Robitaille. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Talbot's been exceptionally sharp. Doesn't matter where the puck has come from. He's been able to see it well, and he has been so sharp with his rebound control. We'll get a look at some of these acrobatic stops he's made earlier in the game.
No, you're right, Ray. Eddie and I agree. It's just another one in a long line of tremendous performances by him. Offside stops the clock. A little over 6 minutes remaining in the third. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. On through the corner. Nashville's in their own end, continuing on. Napped by Perry. Shoots. A lightning-like glove. Looking to Zuccarello. Loose puck gathered by Getzlaf. Moving along out of their own end. And now it's directed to Kessler. Up the wing, possession still with him. And he's hammered.
That is a huge hit.
Pittsburgh's accelerating on in neutral ice. Ekman Larsson's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping.
Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
You got it, Eddie. Let's watch to see if you're a prophet here. Pittsburgh's setting things up in their own end. And at an angle to Hagelin. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Can he generate something? Back in front. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Pittsburgh's in control through the neutral zone. Got to ice it here. Gathered in by Robitaille. Look at this. It's 2. Wonderful save off a wonderful shooter.
We're going to remember this stop at the end of the game.
Pittsburgh's in possession as they travel through center. Oh, that's good. Score! 3 straight goals. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Snapped up that right wing to Simmons. Oh, what a play! Pittsburgh's in their own end, setting things up. Possession established on the pickup by Zuccarello. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? Good job with the stick. Gathered in by Daniel Sedin. Blocked that one. Gathered in by Henrik Sedin. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Callahan's going to the box, and the call is tripping. And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Pittsburgh's on the move in the defensive zone. Moving it to Zibanejad. A 2-on-2 moving on. Puck out in front. Got a piece of it. Speared along by Kopitar. Nashville's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. In the attacking zone, puck picked up by